So I want to talk about, is there going to be a second stimulus? And now I'm not one of the people on one of these, stimulus check, update videos and shit like that that's repeating the same thing. But from one that I have watched about, I think her name's Nancy Harris. She's opening her mouth too much, and because of this, she wants to hold back. I guess, well, it sounds like to me she does not want from Republicans to Democrats or independents to have another stimulus package, and she wants to hold back on it till after the election, and then she wants to hold back on it till sometime next year. The holidays are just right around the corner. You have both Republicans, Democrats, and plus the people in the middle, which are the independent party, want her out of office right now because they want, on all three sides, from Republican, Democrat, and independents, it sounds from a video that I have watched, it sounds like they want this deal like right now, and there's like it should have been done sometime this week, but because of Nancy Pelosi, I think that's what her name is. She does not want it to happen, and a lot of people think, man, look, we need to get rid of her right now, and she's trying to manipulate, from the sounds of it, of the vice president and the holder of Congress's minds, and because of this, our send out dates for the passing of stuff right now, it's getting more and more farther away. This isn't good because right now, a lot of people, even with working, are barely even scraping by because paychecks right now ain't all that great. It doesn't matter how much overtime you do. A lot of that overtime money is getting took out of people's taxes. And because of this, a lot of people right now are just having a very difficult, still a bit difficult time, even struggling trying to pay bills, and people are making sacrifices right now. The same thing with the $200 prepaid debit card that Social Security is supposed to do for people that receive SSA, SSI, SSDI, such as myself. I'm hoping they're going to change the policies of that, because one of their policy is that, imagine an EBT card, right? You can only use it for food. Well, with Social Security, they want to do a $200 prepaid debit card. Well, we all know what a prepaid debit card is. It looks like a credit card. It's prepaid. But their policy for it is that you can only use it for medication purposes and copay purposes. And I talked about this, and I'm hoping they change the policies of this because, like I said, if you are on Social Security, you're going to receive certain type of insurance where you don't have to worry about paying a lot of money for doctor visits because that's already covered. You don't have to worry about paying co-payment costs for medication, or even for it to even get refilled or ordered in, because insurance covers all that. The only thing we have to pay is pretty much the pickup at the pharmacy, which is 3 to 5%, which is $3 to $5. A lot of us, whenever that card starts to get mass produced or gets close to being mass produced and sent out, we're hoping that they're going to change the policy of it to where we can use it towards utilities, phones, food, paying some bills, and even hopefully try to do some shopping with it for the holidays if it comes that fast, which I doubt it because there's no updates on it right now, which means there's no send out dates, there's no month that it's going to be starting. We don't even know the year. It just says coming soon. So we can go ahead and count out that $200 prepaid card because it ain't going to be coming this year. I can tell you guys that right now. But for the predictions of the send out dates for the second stimulus for the House For the House passing final bill, October 26th, which is, I believe, next week. Let me look here on my other phone. My other phone's slow. Give it a moment. No. The last week of this month is the 26th. They're pushing it back because Nancy fucking Pelosi keeps opening her goddamn fucking mouth. And then the second prediction of the passing for the House final passing should be November 23rd. And that's on the last week of November. And then you have December 7th, which is the second week of December. Then February 1st, which is like, what, November, December, January? 4 months away until next year. A lot of us are not fucking waiting until February 1st for the House passing final bill. I'm hoping that it's either going to be on these two dates. Either October 26th, okay, which is good because we can go ahead and get those checks sent out around the last week of October pretty fast. October 23rd, okay, I guess that's reasonable because I turned 31 on the 24th of that month, and I want to have my first birthday. I never had a birthday before. So, if it's on the 23rd, that would be great, which means they can go ahead and send out those checks on the last week of November. That's where people can do some Christmas shopping, right? Definitely that week for December. Now, for December, which is supposed to be the third prediction final passing of the bill, is December 7th. If that's the case, then they have about 3.5 weeks before Christmas to send out them checks. But if it comes February 1st, a lot of people are going to be very fucking unhappy. I'm just going to say that none of us are going to want to wait that damn long. You got the holidays coming up, man. So, after that, you got the Senate passing final bill. Okay. Now we got to get to the fucking Senate. They should just have all this shit all together in one day, if you ask me. For the Senate passing of the final bill, October 27th. That's not bad. Then the second prediction for the Senate passing the final bill is November 30th, which that is the last, I think that's the last day of November. Yes, it is. Then for the third prediction of the Senate passing the final bill, which is December 8th, which is reasonable, right? But then the fourth one, which would be February 2nd, again, nobody's going to wait that long. So the numbers have definitely have changed because of Nancy Pelosi, or whatever that fucking white bitch's name is. We need to get her out of here because she's fucking up everything. People right now are hurting. The holidays are coming up. She wants to make sure that the stimulus checks, from what it sounds like, are going to be lower. She wants to go ahead and, and just not want to pass it as well. And the thing is, like I said, for, all three parties, from Democrat, Republicans, and Independents, everybody wants her out because they want this to be done, and they want it to be done quick. Because from what it sounds like, they're keeping her out of a lot of things, because it sounds like to me all three parties have already reached a deal agreement, which is great. I somewhat try to keep up with it, but it gets in a little bit, difficult at times. So for the president signing, right, which is December 28th, which is good. So 26th, 27th, and the 28th, I'm really shooting for those dates for this month. We ain't got long before we hit the last week of October. The second one, which is fucking way down the line, by the way, December 1st. So that's a whole month of nothing in November. And I hope it's not going to be December 1st, even though that's quick. But then the third one for the president signing is December 9th, which is, again, the second week of December. I guess that's a bit reasonable because it will be close for Christmas. And then the third one, which will be February 3rd. And again, no one's going to feel like waiting. So the dates that I'm looking forward to, and at first, I had really strong hopes, but now with Nancy Pelosi opening her fucking mouth, and I hope they get her out soon, because again, from the sounds of it, she doesn't want this to happen. She keeps on fucking wanting people to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. The holidays are coming up. People are needing this right now, right? So, and a lot of things right now are getting a bit difficult for everybody to pay. So the dates that I'm shooting for the House passing final bill, I want that to definitely be on the 26th. And then for the Senate passing of the final bill is the 27th. I definitely want that date to happen. And then the president signing, which is the 28th. We really need to hope that the first predictions are definitely going to be, especially around, which is considered the last week of October, because honestly, I'm not shooting for the last three. I want to shoot for the first one in order for it to get passed. And if the first one does get passed, right, throughout the last week of this month, so that means the first direct deposit send-outs will be around the week of November 16th, December 14th, December 21st, or the week of February 8th. I think a lot of us want to shoot, those that receive direct deposit want to go for either November 16th or December 14th. I don't think nobody wants to go for December 21st or February 8th. Now for the first paper check sent outs, okay, this is, for me, I guess it's but for Christmas time, it's decent. So for people who received the first paper checks like I did, it would either be the send out of the week of November 30th, which is the last day of November, through December 21st. And then the last two are definitely just don't feel right to me. It's just too damn later, which would be January 4th or February 15th. So I guess for those that received the physical checks, I guess let's see, one, two. That's 4.5 weeks close to Christmas in December for December 21st, which I guess will be reasonable. Shit. I don't know. Hopefully they send out quick. That's way. I gotta be honest, I don't like these predictions for the paper send out checks. I just don't like it. Because it means a lot of people are gonna have to hold off plans until they receive something in order to have money. I just do not like these fucking numbers right now. I really don't. That's why I'm hoping for the physical shit. It just feels too later on, man. But if I were to go ahead and shoot out a prediction right now, I think we'll probably get ours within the first 2 weeks of December. at that, the first 2 weeks of December. For those that receive something called EIP cards, I don't know what that is. Yours, and for that, like I said, I don't know what an EIP card is, but for the send out weeks of that, it's December 21st, January 5th, February 1st, or March 15th. So you guys who received those cards sound pretty much fucked. I'm hoping for the last 3 final signings will be this month for the last week, because that would be awesome. Because I do not want to go for, I think it's the 3rd week of November. I do not want to go for December or February. The send out dates for the physical checks, they just seem a little bit too later on in the month, if you ask me. Hopefully they can come within the first week or the first 2 weeks of December. That would be great. For those that receive direct deposit, yours probably won't be till what the second, third half week, either of November, December 14th, or December 21st, or February 8th. And for the people that received the cards, again, yours ain't going to be sent out till it looks like after the holidays are pretty much over. I think we need to get Nancy Pelosi definitely fucking out of office, because this is how I look at it. And I really want this to go through, because if this doesn't go through, what the fuck are people going to do, man? Because right now, people that buy stuff are really being selfish and very, very greedy. They're being too picky, right? Of what I'm about to say. I want the final signings to be on the last week of this month. That way, when it comes time for the physical checks to be sent out, because right now my focus is on the physical checks. I'll take November 30th through what's the second week of December? What's the second week of December? Through December 12th. If I have to settle for December 14th, I will, but no later than that when it comes to physical checks. When it comes to places that are looking to, help people out with money, for people that want to sell to make a sacrifice, if this shit doesn't go through in order to have something, forget it, because a lot of the third-party gaming used stores right now, they want things that are going to be really brand new, like the brand new games. If you have a phone, they want that brand new phone that you just bought, so you can sell it to them, right? When it comes to pawn shops, it used to be where you can pawn movies. It used to be where you can pawn computers. It used to be where you can pawn TVs, game system, video games. It used to be where you can pawn music equipment as well. It used to be where you could pawn, leather jackets, even especially, with them being in really good mint condition. And they used to, either you'd sell it to them or you pawn it and you would get some money for it. Well, you can't do that today. You can't do that within today's time, man. They won't take that stuff no more. So what they keep wanting, and they need to be realistic right now, they're like, we only take guns and gold now. It's not going to fucking happen. No one's going to sell you their gold. Okay, people need something of value, right? No one's going to give you that. And no one's going to sell you their firearms, especially where we are now, 2020. Like, far as I'm concerned, bullshit can break off within the next 2 months, man, because of the holidays. People are going to be desperate, and people are going to have to defend themselves. So ain't nobody in the right mind is going to sell you their firearms. It's just not going to happen. So this year, man, this is just oh God, especially right now. Nancy Pelosi, we need to get that white heifer bitch out of office, bruh. She does not want this shit to happen. And with her running her goddamn slutty fucking mouth, the shit with the prediction dates, man, have been pushed back. Oh my God, I wouldn't be surprised if we gotta wait till next year. But we gotta have hope, man, and I think we just have to really sit back on this one, because right now, again, going back, all three parties sound like they already came to agreements and with the deal, and they want to get this signed up fast. They want to get the checks sent out there quick as possible. But because Nancy Pelosi, her opening her mouth, she's fucking up everything. Yeah, man, this shit really affects people, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't rich like that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if that bitch doesn't want us to have money, then bitch, take it out of your fucking pocket, because we know you got it, and help people out, man. But if she ain't got it, then bitch, shut your fucking mouth. Step down, let the passings get signed, let them checks get sent out, because I guarantee you, man, if something goes left with this, it's gonna be because of her, and we all know where that's gonna go. I ain't trying to say shit to get myself in trouble, but we all know what probably gonna happen. It ain't gonna be pretty. We need them checks, woman. People are dependent on money. People right now are still fucking struggling. Here she is. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. Bitch, we ain't got money like you. You're gonna have somebody fucking mask up and rob your ass. Shit. But man, oh man, is this shit getting crazy, boy. We need this shit to happen. Let's hope that something happens within the last week of this month for the final 3 passings, and them checks get sent out super quick. Because ain't nobody gonna feel like waiting that long, woman. Nobody. Especially going into March of next year. That being said, I'm out. Peace.